Imagine this. You, staring into the cracked mirror of your life. 35 years old. A job that chews you up and spits out regrets. A woman who left because your envy poisoned every conversation. Friends who post their triumphs while you scroll in the dark, fists clenched, whispering, "Why them? Why not me?" That fire in your gut jealousy, it's not fuel, it's acid, eating away at your bones, turning muscle to rust. And now, picture the end. 80 years from now, no, 80, minus your pathetic 35. 45 years of this slow bleed. But wait. Go further. To the edge. Miyamoto Musashi, the sword saint, 61 duels. Undefeated, lying on a reed mat in a cave on Mount Iwato. Reclusion. No fanfare. No weeping family. Just the scrape of chisel on wood. His hands, gnarled from a lifetime of steel and solitude, carving his final words. The Dokkodo, the way of walking alone. Rule 7. Never be jealous. He pauses. The wind howls through the rocks. Cherry blossoms, long fallen, scatter like forgotten dreams. Blood from old wounds seeps into the dirt. He knows death is coming, not with a clash of blades, but quiet, alone, because he chose it. While you'll die surrounded by ghosts of what could have been. Jealous to the last breath. Shame burns, doesn't it? Good. Let it. This is not a story for the weak. This is the path of steel. Musashi's path. Born in 1584 in Harima province, a boy forged in fire. By 13 he faced Arima Kii, a samurai twice his age, skilled in the way of the spear. The crowd bet on the veteran. Musashi, scrawny, untrained in finery, could have seethed, watched the master's fluid strikes in training, envied the grace, the respect. Why him? Why not me? Born to this, but jealousy. He crushed it like a skull under boot. Instead, he charged. Wooden staff cracking bone, head cleaved. Victory at 13, a spark in the void. But the duels piled. Over 60. Each opponent a mirror. Some famous, some lord's favorites. Take the Yoshioka clan. In Kyoto, 1604. Musashi, 21. They were the elite, swordsmen of the shogun's shadow, trained in secret gardens, blades whispering death. Their leader, Yoshioka Seijuro, heir to a legacy of steel. Musashi sends a challenge, not from envy, from hunger. He arrives late, deliberate, wanders the pine groves. Seijuro waits, furious. The duel erupts. Musashi's bokken, a simple oak staff, meets katana. One strike, Seijuro's arm shattered. Dishonor. The clan swears vengeance. Next dawn, 21 Yoshioka swordsmen, armed to the teeth. Musashi, alone. He could have trembled, seen their numbers, their bonds, their shared glory, jealousy whispering, "They have brothers in arms, you have nothing." But no, he slips into the woods. Ambush. First he fells Matashikiro, the boy leader, with a single thrust, then the rest. Blades flashing in the mist, blood on snow, not red in his mind, black and white. 11 dead, 10 fleeing. He walks away, unscathed. Not because he was jealous of their unity, but because he walked alone. Later, the Ganryu Island duel, 1612. Sasaki Kojiro, the demon with the swallow cut, faster than wind, trained under Toda Seigen, the blind master. Kojiro's blade, the dragonfly. Whispers of his fame reached Musashi in his wanderings, traveling ronin, painting in dirt inns, teaching scraps to ungrateful pupils. He hears tales, Kojiro favored by lords, dueling in silk robes, crowds chanting, Musashi, scarred, unkempt, sleeping under stars. The green snake of jealousy could have coiled. Why does he feast while I starve? Why his glory, not mine? But Musashi? He carves a wooden oar, paddles to the island at dawn. Sunrise on the waves. Kojiro arrives, fashionably late, mirror-polished sword gleaming. Musashi waits, oar in hand. The fight. Kojiro lunges, swallow cut. Musashi sidesteps, oar cracks skull. One blow, Kojiro falls. Dead. Musashi doesn't linger, no victory pose, he rows back. To more roads, more emptiness, because jealousy, it would have dulled his edge, made him chase shadows. Instead, he chased the void, the Dokkodo's birth. In his final months, hiding from the world, not because he lost, because he won too much. Lords begged him to stay. Wealth, title, women. But he saw their chains, their petty envies, factions clawing for favor. Musashi chose the cave, the chisel, alone. Rule 7, etched in stone, for men like you, who burn in the night. Lesson 1, jealousy is the thief of your dawn. Musashi wrote in the Dokkodo, never be jealous. Not a suggestion, a blade, sharp, because envy doesn't sharpen you, it blunts. In Musashi's 60th duel, against a nameless ronin in the hills of Kyushu, the man had a fine katana, forged in the fires of Bizen. Musashi's, a battered relic, notched from battles. The ronin smirked before the clash. Warrior of the wilds, with a beggar's sword, Musashi could have raged, seen the gleam, the balance, and let it fester, but he didn't. He struck true. The fine blade snapped. The ronin died clutching shards. Jealousy would have made Musashi hesitate. Fumble. Die. Now, you, in the concrete arenas of 2025. Your co-worker, promoted, corner office. While you grind in the cubicle shadows, his laugh echoes down the hall. Team lunches you weren't invited to. That promotion, yours once, slipped away because you seethed. Scrolled his LinkedIn at 2 a.m. Why him? Lazy. Connected. Not me. It poisoned your pitch, your focus. You missed the real duel, the project that demanded your edge. Now, apply it. Next time that snake hisses, stop, breathe the void. Like Musashi before the pine grove, ask, what is my ore, my true weapon? Train in silence, forge your own blade, not by stealing his light, by becoming the dawn. Ignore this, the dark consequence. You become the ronin with the fine sword. All polish, no strike. 40 years pass, bitter, passed over. Your betters rise. You, a footnote, whispering excuses to ghosts, alone in a one-room apartment. Rain on the window, no legacy, just rust. Lesson 2, jealousy chains you to the dead. Musashi taught in the Book of Five Rings. In strategy, your spiritual bearing must not be any different from normal. Jealousy, it warps the spirit, twists normal to nightmare. Recall his wandering years. After Kojiro, he could have envied the settled samurai, homes, heirlooms, families training sons in dojos of stone. Musashi, footsteps on mud roads, no hearth, just the weight of his swords, the two he carried always, long and short. But he saw, those chains were illusions. Envy would bind him, make him chase hearths that weren't his fire. Instead, he walked, painted dragons on rice paper by lantern light, taught the way to outcasts, free. Now, modern blade, your neighbor, 2026. Electric truck in the drive, solar panels gleaming, wife waving from the porch. You, renting, hand to mouth, bills like shackles. That envy creeps, nights staring at ceilings. Why his peace? His wins? I bleed for scraps. It chains you, makes you sabotage, anonymous posts, petty thefts of time, wasted hours plotting downfall instead of your rise. Application, sever it. Like Musashi dropping the ore after the kill. Inventory your chains, write them, the truck, the house, the ease, then burn the list. In a steel bowl, watch flames eat the dead, rise, build your road, one step, no looking left, consequence if ignored, you stay chained to their ghosts. Decades drag, your life a rented cage, 80, wheelchair by a window, watching young men drive past, their lives, your regrets, no fire left, just ash, forgotten. Lesson 3, jealousy invites the blade to your throat. From the Dokkodo, never be jealous, because it dulls vigilance. Musashi learned this in the snows of 1605, fleeing Kyoto after Yoshioka, wounded, a gash from a glancing spear, hiding in mountain passes. He hears hooves. Yoshioka survivors, hunting, their leader, a brother avenger, skilled in chain and sickle. Musashi, bandaged, could have envied the pursuers' numbers. Their shared rage, their bond in blood. Why do they have allies? I bleed alone. That whisper? Fatal. It would scatter focus, make him glance back. Instead, he pressed on, ambushed at the ford, sickle whirling. Musashi's sword sings. One cuts the chain, the other severs the arm. The rest scatter into the blizzard, blood freezing on white. He survives, not by envy, by the void, empty mind. Now, you. Corporate wars, 2025 boardrooms, rival teams, your project stolen, ideas twisted into their glory, emails praising them. You seethe, jealousy blinds. You lash out, corner him in the break room. Words like hidden blades. It backfires. HR calls. Your career bleeds out. Application. Embrace the hunt. Like Musashi in the snow when envy rises. Pause. Map the terrain. Their strength, numbers, yours. The ambush, study. Their weakness, overconfidence. Strike silent. Your next move. A proposal that eclipses. No words wasted on them, just victory in the ledger. Dark path if forsaken. The blade finds your throat, not theirs. You fall first. Rivals climb over your corpse. Years later, unemployed. Barstool philosopher. Tales of what if? Wife gone, kids distant. 80. Nursing home. Stories no one hears, a life cut short by your own hand. Lesson 4. Jealousy starves the warrior's soul. Musashi etched in Dokkodo. Never be jealous, for it devours from within, like rot in the scabbard. In his 40th year, teaching in Himeji, Lord Honda Tadakatsu's court, fine silks, banquets, poets reciting, young retainers, sons of nobles gifted with master blades from the shogun, Musashi guest instructor. His fee? A scroll of ink. He watches them, parade their gifts. Envy could have festered. Why their silver spoons, their easy steel? I carved mine from bone and loss, but no. He saw the rot, their souls pampered. Soft, he taught harder. Bokken cracking ribs. Steel is nothing without hunger. They broke. He walked on, soul intact. You, social feeds. 2026. Influencers, not the fluff, but the rare steel like Goggins, grinding marathons in the mine's desert. But closer, your gym brother, ripped, deadlifts doubling yours. Girls glancing. You, sweating alone. Jealousy starves. You skip sessions, binge on scorn. Why his gains? His gaze? I push, bleed, nothing. It hollows. Application. Feed the soul, Musashi's way. When hunger strikes not for their plate, but yours. Rise pre-dawn, cold shower, like mountain stream. One rep more, not to match, to forge. Journal the grind, not their shine, yours. The ache, the growth, consequence. Starved soul, withered, decades. Body sags, mind echoes empty. 80. Mirror shows a stranger, hollow eyes, no fire. Friends, none. Just memories of feasts you never tasted. Alone. Lesson 5. Jealousy scatters the seeds of empire. In the Book of Five Rings, Musashi warns, do not have a favorite weapon, or man, or path. Jealousy favors others, scatters yours. His empire, not land. Knowledge. The Niten Ichiryu, two heavens as one, born from duels. But in the 1,620 seconds, Edo, he sees other schools rising. Yagyu, Jinsuke's shadow school, favored by the shogun. Palaces, pupils in droves. Musashi, itinerant. Few students, road-dusted. Envy could scatter him, chase their halls, dilute his seeds. Instead, he plants deep, writes, paints. The Hyakujo Osho portrait. Bold strokes, his way pure, blooms alone. Now, your empire. Business, 2025 startups. Rival launches. Viral. Investors flock. You, prototype in garage. Jealousy scatters. You pivot. Copy. Seeds lost in wind. Application. Plant deep. Musashi's chisel. When their harvest mocks, dig in. Your soil. Daily ritual. One seed. Code line. Pitch word. No glance to their field. Water yours. In silence. Harvest comes. Or not. But yours. Dark harvest if ignored. Scattered seeds. No empire. Weeds choke. Years. Garage empties. Dust. 80. Attic boxes. Yellowed plans. No bloom. Forgotten. Wife? Long gone. Kids? Strangers. Your name? Wind. See it now. Your future, if you cling to this weakness. 80 years old. The 26th of November. 2065. The room smells of mildew and regret. A single bulb flickers. Yellow light on peeling wallpaper. Your hands, liver-spotted, tremble over a cold cup of instant coffee. Bankrupt. Savings drained by decades of half measures. The house? Foreclosed in 45. When the envy-fueled bets lost everything. Wife left in 32. Took the kids. Your rage's jealous whispers turned shouts drove her to silence. Now, alone. No visitors. The TV drones. News of great men. Your rivals. Grandchildren on screens. Empires built. You, a shadow. Scrolls on a cracked phone. Their lives. Your what-ifs. The pain. It gnaws. Lonelier than Musashi's cave. Because his was chosen. Yours? Earned. In jealousy's grip. Blood on snow. But yours black. Frozen heart. No sunrise. Just endless night. This is your grave. If you stay weak, but steel can be reforged. Cold hope. At the forge's edge. Musashi carved it. You can. The 7-day steel mine challenge. To sever jealousy. Brutal. No mercy. Fail one day. Start over. Day 1. Inventory the poison. Dawn. Before coffee. Pen and paper. List every envy. The job. The body. The love. The wealth. Every thorn. Read aloud. In mirror. Voice gravel. Then burn it. Ashes in toilet. Flush. No retrieval. Feel the void. Day 2. The silent duel. Track one rival. Not hate. Observe their post. Their win. No scroll rage. Instead, journal. What blade do they wield? Mine. One action. Mimic, not steal. Train it. Your way. 2 hours. No breaks. Sweat the difference. Day 3. Void walk. 3 miles. No phone. Rain or shine. Black coat. Head down. When envy whispers of passers-by, their stride, their peace stop. Breathe. 10 counts. Clench fist till nails bite. Release. Walk on. Alone. Like Musashi to the island. Day 4. The forge refusal. Social feeds. Delete one app. The worst. For 24 hours. When urge hits. Cold plunge. Bucket. Ice from freezer. Submerge. 30 seconds. Each time. Drown the snake. Rise. New seed. One task. Unchained. Day 5. Shadow strike. Confront internal. Write letter. To your envious self. As Musashi to a pupil. Warrior. This chain breaks you. Read to empty room. Burn. Then strike. Physical. 100 push-ups. Slow. Each rep. I walk alone. No count shortcuts. Bleed effort. Day 6. The lone summit. Mountain or stairwell. 1,000 steps. Up, no music. Mind empty. At peak. Kneel. Katana pose. Hands empty. Vow. No jealousy. My path. Descend in dark. Feel the weight lift. Day 7. Empire seed. Dawn reflection. All week's gains. One commitment. Public. Tell one man. Not digital. Voice. I sever envy. Watch. Then plant. Your deepest seed. Project. Rep. Whatever. Begin. No tomorrow. This challenge. It hurts. Good. Pain forges. Complete it. Or stay in the cave. Not Musashi's. Yours. The weak ones. Now. the command. Rise. Today, choose one Dokkodo blade, wield it, walk alone, or rot. Comment below the one rule you will follow today. Or stay average forever. Steel mind. Engage. Or fade.